Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. Long time no see. I hope you are doing well and I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. First things first, new tank, free tank, you don't need to pay for it. Tier 7 premium medium tank, Chigo. Yes, we will play with it in a second. Second thing, and there is many things coming. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, rewards to the world of tanks. 30 days of premium, prototypo, 30 days rental, Medved 30 days rental, personal reserves, 2D style event that is happening in which you will be able to get this vehicle. A lot of things going on for World of Tanks birthday. 16th years with the tanks, fellas. Absolutely ridiculous. So, it is about the time to come back into the game. If you are thinking about the World of Tanks, just simply claim the goodies. Now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support me whenever you are coming back into the game, under every Need Shoot video, you will see the link for new and returning players. To support me directly, you click on the link. It is a safe link. You select the language. It should direct to your language, but let's say for some reason it was Lithuanian language. You click English or whatever you prefer and just simply click play. Now over there, if you have an account, there is going to be, I have account over there on the bottom line, or alternatively log in to the right side corner. That's all you need to do, and you are going to buy a treat for my cat, and you are going to give me a free espresso, if you will. I would very much appreciate that if all returning players would do that. It would be absolutely glorious, and it would be absolutely amazing. Now, that's not all, fellas. That's not all. Another hot news. Fellas, show me the mother trucker that doesn't like Labradors. You will be able to have the Labrador for yourself in the garage. Same like now we have the German Shepherd. You will be able to have a Labrador. I'm not sure the price. I am not aware of that. It could be real live currency, it could be gold, but Wargaming will be selling it very, very soon. So please keep this in mind. And that's not all. Wargaming is having some sort of throwback bundles, if you will. For 2,000 gold, you can get yourself one of 5 lower tier tanks. And by buying the bundle, right, you have a chance to get one of those. Bundles are limited to 5. If you have all the tanks, you're getting 75,000 free XP for 2,000 gold, which is pretty solid deal if you would ask me. So a lot of things going on, and obviously there is some sort of event that we are going to be talking later, because now I do not have assets to the event. I would love to say something else. Actually, I could show you something. Here you go. Look at this beauty. There is a map. Whenever you are completing these tiny tasks like cause 9,000 damage in total, you are getting the fuel, and you are driving around over there and getting some goodies. I do not know how it works yet, so there is that. And one more mega important thing. Drops. Yes, I know you like to get stuff for free. I like it too. Remember, in the index, you can find the calendar and you can see when there is drops going on. As an example, today, you are going to be able to start farming the tokens, which you can use for Tier 6 premium tank, literally for free. And there is going to be even a birthday crew skins with a quirky design. As an example, banana skillato, right? It's going to be fun. Remember to tune into the live streams, and feel free to say hi to your favorite internet beggars as well. Now, my friends, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the thing that many of you are excited for, what is Chigo? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, brand new medium tank, looks a bit like a tank destroyer in a way, but where the armor goes, it is actually kind of okay. 130 upper plate, so that basically means you won't be bouncing anything, but you can kind of play hold down because you have kind of a tough turret, right? Not everyone will be able to penetrate you. Now, by the tank stats, this tank can be compared to the Eagle 7, and looking into the Eagle 7, you have more alpha damage, you have better DPM, you have pretty much the same accuracy because you have a bit worse dispersion, but you have better soft stats, pretty much the same gun accuracy, pretty much the same speed, a bit lower view range, a bit lower camo, but overall very, very similar tanks. I want to believe this is going to be a similar goodness. The biggest highlight being the 280 alpha damage in the tier 7 is very, very, very good. So without further ado, what we are going to be doing, we are going to be playing a few games with this tank, and I will try to figure out for you, is this tank worth attention or not so much? Should you grind this vehicle or not so much? Because I assume this event which we are going to be having is going to be quite straightforward. You play the game with whatever the game will tell you. Play with the heavy tanks 3 games or whatever the missions they will have, very easy ones. You will be able to progress towards this tank, right? Nothing to be afraid of. And we can clearly see what Wargaming is trying to do at this point in time. They are trying to return players back into the game, right? Which is understandable. The summertime is getting closer to being over. And it is very, very expected thing from Wargaming side. Now, where the game goes, the game, I do not know what is the reason why you quit playing World of Tanks, right? But the game has its ups and downs. Sometimes this game is awesome, and sometimes, you know, you are crying in the corner with a 22% win ratio, and you do not know which side of yours got used more. Is it a butt or is it a face? But that's what we have, right? Anyways, we can see that Baza is trying to cross, which is okay, not a big deal. The penetration with a standard ammunition is 173, which is actually okay. Gold penetration 215, not bad by any shape or any form. And I think for a tier 7 levels, this tank is going to be solid. I truly believe in that. If I would need to guess how am I going to rate this mother trucking tank, I would say the tank is going to be rated probably 4 stars approximately. Well, anywhere between 3 and 4. In other words, it's not the tank that you would play once and to say, F this mother trucking vehicle, I don't want to see it ever again. No, I don't really think that the tank is that. I think the tank is going to be worth something. It is relatively quick, it's just big. And armor is not the finest, but the gun should be solid. Anyways, what we want to do, we want to make sure that we are going to find a decent enough angle to punish enemy forces sitting over there. Once again, 290 plus 290 plus 290, you won't even feel how you will have 1000 damage. And this is a beautiful thing about the tanks that you have a high alpha, right? Not a big surprise, nothing unusual, nothing too crazy, everything is okay. Right. Our sitter, or setter, or shitter, as I like to call this tank, he will try to spot for us, or for anyone else. And we will try to punish every and each mother trucker that is sitting over there. Beautiful punishment, 208 in the face, that's nice. I want to get some more use for obvious reasons, but we want to be smart. We can see Hellcat is considering about getting involved. The high explosive would do well, but I feel like the standard ammunition will be just okay. Good. Everything is fine. We have done the job properly. All is good. Now, this is the moment whenever I am thinking about turning around and trying to support our Panther, because he is in loads of trouble over there. There is plenty of the guys who are saying blah 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 and who really wants to slap the living crap out of him. So what we want to do, we want to kind of help him. The main reason why am I not going through the middle is because Eagle 7, Challenger, and many other tanks that can be in the back. But that is clearly a mistake. I messed up. I needed to go straight through the middle because we can see that our team is winning the game without any problems whatsoever. So that is a mistake from my side. I could have played a bit better, but that's okay. We still have time. We still have time. So, first things first, we are just waiting until this would make pressure. That's good. We are just trying to make him to miss his shot. Beautiful. Everything is okay, and we are trying to be safe over there. Quite a bit of drifting. I don't care that he will shoot us because we will shoot him back. And at this point in time, we are kind of winning the trades, if you will, because our DPM is just significantly better than his, and he is in loads of Kaku at this point in time. I missed the killing shot, which is unfortunate, but it is how it is, and we should be okay. At least that's what I want to believe, unless I am going to miss another shot, which I did. Kind of sadness, but once again, not a bad tank by any shape or any form. We are talking about 3,500 combined with a tier 7, fellas. Truly, pretty decent reward from our gaming side, considering all you need to do, you need to play the game, right? We are back with a first class sniper schnitzel, 2,800 damage, 500 assisting damage. First by the damage, second by experience, and we got 99,000 profits, although 50,000 is coming from completing the mission. Now, my friends, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I have not played with this vehicle before, but I checked the stats of this tank, and if I see that the combination of the things is just looking right, that's what we have. And I think we nailed this vehicle. What do we think about this vehicle? I think we nailed it. I think it is going to be a solid mother trucking tank. Right. What do we want to do now? For a second game, I am thinking about to get rid of the optics. I'm not interested in that. And let's try to slap every and each mother trucker that is playing in the city. Maybe not the most intelligent idea, because I could do a lot of harm from the field, but I think that this alpha damage will do some bad things for folks over there. As a matter of fact, let's load the EPCRs, because penetration is greater, right? And shell velocity is better as well. So that's what we are going to do. And once again, as a tank, it doesn't feel unplayable or it doesn't feel bad, especially whenever you are getting some stuff for free, which is very much appreciated, as per usual, fellas. So, all in all, we are in position, and we are just waiting until enemy will make a silly goose mistake. And trust me, they will. There is Oi that is slowly but surely going par to position. And we would love to slap him. And there is obviously IS that will most likely peek sideways like this in no time whatsoever. We are going to be okay. T29 is not ideal, but at least we have the Oi. What we figured out that I got out spotted by, I don't even know who. Someone from the enemy team managed to spot us. Not bad thing, we are going to be okay, we will survive. Maybe that Oi spotted us because he's tall. Now, or IS. IS is probably more likely to do so. If this IS is speaking like so, we are punishing him. At least that's what we want to see, right? Everything is okay. T29 is thinking that he is safe. Churchill is thinking he is safe. He is never safe. That was a good blind shot. I'm assuming that he's going for a blind shot here, which is very possible. Beautiful shot to T29. Yeah, this is a solid one. It is not a bad tank, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It truly reminds me Eagle, but since the alpha damage is a bit better than it is on Eagle, whenever you play with the lower tiers, alpha damage is very much key, at least in my opinion. And you know, there are some Shermans that you shoot, slapping everyone left, right, and center, and you have 700 damage. With this mother trucker, you shoot a couple of times, 500 like there is no tomorrow, you know? And that is alright. Yeah, I am surprised. I am definitely surprised how good of the vehicle Wargaming is giving for free. Right. Beautiful punishment. Obviously, we need to keep in mind that I have a very good crew, okay? Let's keep this in mind. It is a German, by the way, Chigo is quite weird that it is a German tank, but hey, what can I say? That is Wargaming logic, right? And a lot of folks do have a good crews for a German medium tanks as well, so this is literally nothing to complain about, right? Bad pick by me. Can I complain about this? Not really. I know exactly what have I done here. I was greedy little goblin and I deserved it. Trying to punish IS 3-2 or IS-2. Good. Very, very good. And now all we need to do, we need to go make a bit of pressure for this T25 too. Now the second game is a bit weaker, that's for sure. But to be fair with you, I'm not entirely sure what I could have done differently here in order to get more use. With all honesty, I'm not entirely sure what I could have done differently. Considering that enemy team did not have too much team, we need to be happy with the 2000. Once again, not feeling too bad about this. I think it is completely fine for a tier 7. Let's see the score. Third class. 2000 damage, 400 assisting damage. Once again, not bad. 2,500 combined. We are third by experience. We are second by the damage. We made 6,000 credits only because we paid obviously for gold ammunition and we paid for consumables as well. Is it a special tank or a premium tank? It's easy to figure this out. Let's click on the research. Wait a second. This is not what I need to click on. About the vehicle, more credits. So it is definitely a premium tank. I was confused for a second, but usually I do not pay for the extra rations and usually I don't spam the gold. So that's why usually we are making more credits. Now, our performance after 2 games is 100% win ratio, 2,400 average damage, 500 assisting damage. Come on, 3,000 combined, we did well. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are ready to go back to the world of tanks. It is the time, the game is definitely calling you, and let the tourist season be open. And obviously, remember about the index page. All information is over there about the drops, about the goodness that is happening. And in the same time, if you missed me, where the live streams goes, you know where to find me. Love you. Thank you very much for watching and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.